Hello, this is Shad Jackson again, YouTube lovers out there. Thanks again for watching this video. I'm thanking you in advance. I said that I would do a follow-up video showing the speakers, the subwoofers, the Rockville-18s, and the enclosures that I had them in. This is supposed to be a short video, so hopefully I can keep it short. I'm just letting you see them, what they look like. I'm sure you've seen them mounted before. This is my first time owning any of them, as you know, and I don't know what they sound like to other people in their systems, but in this system that I have, they sound pretty decent. They sound pretty good, actually, better than what I expect, you know. These are the enclosures, like I said. They're very large. They go way back, way back. They measure around 24 inches wide, which is typical for a lot of dual 18 subwoofers. 48 inches high with the casters 50, right at 52 inches high, I think. And they're 4 feet deep. So like 49.5 feet deep. So they're very, very large. And they're not sealed. As you can see, they're vented. And these Rockvilles were actually designed for, I think the VAS is like 366, if I'm not mistaken. The VAS, the QTS, man, I forgot what the QTS was. I don't have the paper in front of me, but it was, I'm not going to say anything because I might say the wrong thing. But yeah, so whatever the numbers were, they fit a large enclosure. So that's what this is, and I'm running them on the PV2600, which is, since these are dual loaded, that means it's a 4 ohm instead of an 8 ohm, and so each cabinet is only getting like 900 watts. So each speaker is 900 watts RMS, so each cabinet could receive 1800 to 2000 watts, give or take, which is, so that means I'm only giving them like half what they're rated at. But they sound pretty good. These 15s, Sharp, this one is Sharp, and this one is Fisher, and they came in and this video isn't about Sharp and Fisher brand, but these are the speakers that I had loaded in these cabinets before, dual Sharps and this one, and dual Fisher and this one, and they sounded pretty good in spite of how tiny they are, how tiny the motors are. In spite of how tiny these motors are in these speakers, I'm sure you guys are familiar with tiny speakers like these, but in spite of that, they sounded very good. They sounded better in these cabinets than they did in the cabinets that they came in. The woofers and a mid and a tweeter. So I didn't like all of the punchy and high mid-rangey bass, and so I built these and took those 15s out of those boxes and mounted them in these. The holes were cut for 15s, and I only enlarged the holes for 18s once I got the Rockvilles, but before that they had 15 cutouts in them. So these enclosures are too large for that type of subwoofer for the most part anyway, but they still sounded good and they still aren't blown yet. And I was turning them up, and they were running on the PV2600. So these speakers were like 300 watts max, and that's the subwoofer, or the woofer. I'm sure it's not a subwoofer. The woofer, the mid-range, and the tweeter, the whole cabinet, the whole speaker tower that this 15 was in was 300 watts max. So when you take away the wattage for the tweeter and the mid, the 15 alone may have been it may have been a third of that wattage, so it may have been like 150 watts max. So the RMS of this speaker may be, what, 75 to 100 watts, somewhere in that bracket. And this one, I don't remember the wattage on this one, but it was comparable. They're similar. So these Rockvilles are a big difference, and I don't have the power, the wattage to run them like they can be run, but they sound pretty good, and they sound good in the enclosures because the enclosures were built for 18s. And whatever songs you guys want me to play, whatever you want to hear, and hear what rattles at what frequency or whatever, put it in the comments. And also like, share, subscribe, thumbs up, and comment, So, yeah, I just wanted to follow up and do what I said. I said I would do a follow-up video showing the enclosures. This really isn't in-depth on the enclosures. I'm actually not really done with them yet, but they are for sale. They are posted on Craigslist as of now, and they're just too large for this room. They're just too big. And so I have to get rid of them. And when I have a larger place, I'll just build some more. In fact, when I build some more, they may be even larger than these. I may go with 24-inch subs or 21-inch subs or something like that. But right now, these are 18s. And let me know if you guys like them, if you dig them, if they look cool, if they look big and bad and beefy. Let me know what you think. And like I say, let me know what you want to hear. And to test them out, to see, like I say, how they sound, watch the speakers move, and so forth. So thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for your support. Don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to like, share, or subscribe, and even hit the thumbs up button. And I will get to you when I see your comments and see what you want me to play. I'll try my best to do that. Thanks a lot. Y'all take care and enjoy your music and your sound.